Light improves whitening, and now we know why. As Philips Oral Healthcare, we strive to bring best products with a good efficiency and also a good safety and ease of use for dental professionals, but also for their patients. We know that light accelerates whitening, and we know that's from clinical studies and also from lab studies. But there are people that think that light is just a gimmick. Well, one reason for this is that it's not very well known how the light accelerates whitening, and that is the main reason why we did this study. Every experiment we use 6 samples. Yellow stains in the tooth, they absorb the blue light, and this enhances the bleaching reactions. But we did not know if it was just simply accelerating the existing reactions, or if actually different type of reactions occur in the tooth if you add light. This is what we wanted to investigate, and that's why we designed a unique set of experiments to answer that question. We used human extracted teeth samples because they resemble the clinical reality the best in a lab study. We divided the samples in 3 groups. The first group received only the hydrogen peroxide gel for an extended period of time, 9 hours, until all the color that could be bleached with the hydrogen peroxide was removed. Start the time. The second group we also wanted to see only with light. And then as a third group, they received both the hydrogen peroxide and the light. And if the light now would only accelerate the reactions, you would get the same level of bleach, but just faster. But if we also enable different reactions, it might be the case that with the light you actually have a lighter end result. The results are very clear. With 25% hydrogen peroxide, we could remove 72% of the color of the teeth. But when we added the light, we could reduce all the color, so 100% was gone after the treatment. These results with extended period of time, you can conclude that if you add light to hydrogen peroxide, that you can bleach additional color compounds that you cannot bleach with hydrogen peroxide alone. We found that when using light, the color change is 87% higher if you use a 25% hydrogen peroxide gel in the normal in-office time, which is 45 minutes. So why does the combination of hydrogen peroxide and light work? Light consists of small energy packages, which we call photons. And if the photons are of the correct energy, they can be absorbed by the color molecules in the teeth. As soon as a color molecule absorbs such a photon, it becomes in a different energy state in which it can more easily react with hydrogen peroxide and then remove the color compounds. This being explained, we use the combination of blue light and hydrogen peroxide in our Philips Zoom Whitespeed. The Zoom LED accelerator has a very intense blue light. The blue light has a wavelength of 456 nanometers and the intensity is 190 milliwatts per square centimeter at the maximum intensity. And this works very well. If you use, for example, very low intensity light, like 10 milliwatts per square centimeter, you cannot accelerate because the intensity is related to the amount of photons that you give per second. And if you have too little photons, you will not get enough of the photon reactions. So therefore you need a high intensity. It's also important that the light is blue because the yellow compounds in the teeth, they absorb the blue light very well. But if you use red or green, it will not be absorbed very well and will also not have enough energy to accelerate the reactions. The Philips Zoom Whitespeed accelerates whitening by simultaneously addressing multiple color molecules. So the color molecules that are sensitive to hydrogen peroxide will be bleached. Also the color molecules that will be sensitive to light alone will be bleached. And we also have a group of color molecules that's very difficult to bleach or hard to bleach molecules. And they can only be addressed with the combination of hydrogen peroxide and light. And because all these different color molecules react simultaneously during the process of using light and hydrogen peroxide, the process goes much faster, so in the same time you can achieve a higher whitening result. Philips Zoom Whitespeed is proven to accelerate whitening by simultaneously addressing all the different color molecules in the teeth, and this gives the dental professionals the opportunity to give the bleaching result people ask for. It's great to work with a team of scientists and together think about how does this work, how can we also prove how it works, and if we can think about hypotheses and also about experiments, how to prove it, and that's really very nice. And this is also great to bring to the dentist and to have say a great product for dental professionals that they can actually have a very good whitening in a safe and effective way. As Philips, we always strive for nice products, of course, that have very good efficiency with safety and ease of use. So we're very happy that we can provide that to the dental community.